And we're live. Hello, hello, hello. And I'm so not prepared today. I've had a very busy day and a very busy day yesterday and a very busy day tomorrow. So I've been planning lots of stuff. Hello, I am here. I just want to get rid of the comments. There we go. And now I should be able to see the screen and I can go around here. Charlie's here, but she's not. She's gone downtown. I need to plug that into there. Look at this. I'm so not organised today. I'm just behind with everything. I hope everyone's okay. I hope you're having fun. I have had an absolutely bonkers couple of days. I'll get to that in a second. Let me see, there we go, there's the video. Mute before I start talking. And let's have a look here, perfect. So, hello, oh, we got some, hold on. What is that? There we go. Well, thank you for liking. Hello. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Darren. Hope you're all okay. Hope everyone's okay. I'm just going to do a very, very quick shout out to my new best friend, Molly May, who is 7 today. Well, yesterday, and I just did her birthday party a little while ago, and a nicer group of kids I can't say I've ever met. They were brilliant, an absolutely fantastic group. Lots of abracadabras, lots of joining in. I was on doing my full kids show and I loved it. It was one of my favourite parties. Just amazing. So thank you so much to Molly May for inviting me to her party. Hopefully she's watching. Hi Mark, hopefully you're okay. Nice to see you. And what else? And also to her dad, Andy. Just say thank you to Andy as well, who booked me, and also who had me along to his school yesterday. Well, I was here, but I was in every single classroom. There's some pictures of that going up on my Facebook at some point. And that was, again, mind-blowingly brilliant. I just had such a blast. Now it's ringing them. Hi Sylvia, I'm doing a show. I can't.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Bye. That's my next door neighbour. She's probably bringing food round for me, so I may well get some food in a minute as well. We won't be able to call her out the background. Let's see if she can hear us. Hi Sylvia, I'm doing a show. Well, it always happens. That's why we go live a little bit early, because these things sort of do happen. Wayne Ballinger. Wayne Ballinger. I went to school with Wayne Ballinger. Hello, mate. Hope you're okay. Let me shut this window. Can't believe I took a phone call. And tomorrow, hi Dean. Tomorrow I'm doing a lecture for Magic Society, again from here. And it's just, it's a very, very busy weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to the show today. I'm going to do a couple of, something I've done before. I don't know if I've done, I think I might have done that. I just did my Christmas show, I can't remember. But I'm going to do a couple of tricks for you anyway. It's not going to be a massively long show today. It's just going to be a couple of tricks and starting in about 5 or 6 minutes time. So this is all good. I found a Star Wars coin. I was going through some of my coins. It's got a really bad C3PO and a brilliant R2. Yeah, it is R2D2, but it's awful R2D2 as well. And then it's got the Star Wars logo on the other side. I can't really bring it because I've got the table in the way, but it's a brilliant coin anyway, and it's from 1977. So I'll find that. I was playing with that. So yes, I hope everyone's doing okay. Kids are back at school, although they're off in next week, is it, or the week after, for Easter holiday. So that's well timed. And then we're heading on towards the summer. Just to let you know that after June the 21st, apparently a lot of the restrictions, or most or all of the restrictions, will be lifted, and I will be going back to doing full-time shows. I'm still going to be doing the Zoom shows. If you want a Zoom show and you want to invite friends and etc., the Zoom shows are going to be carrying on for I don't see them stopping, to be honest with you. So if you don't want a show in person and you do want to have a Zoom show, be it 20 minutes or half an hour, whatever you want, drop me a message, let me know, we can talk it through. On top of that, I will be taking bookings for physical shows as well. So if you want a physical show and you want actually in-person show, then again, drop me a message. Weddings, parties, events, functions, funerals, whatever you want, I'll be there. I'd go to the opening of an envelope at this point because I just can't wait to get back to in-person entertaining people. I love it. I'm doing some proper card tricks and stuff, and pick a card, any card, all that kind of stuff. Say stop, look at that card. Oh, I don't know what it was. I didn't see it either. And then finding it. I just love. That's the kind of things I love. I don't know what that card was. Was it? Wasn't two of hearts. I think it was 6 of spades. So just drop that. Don't see that. That's normally off camera. Yes, anyway, I will be going back to doing proper shows very, very soon. At least you've got your dinner sorted. Well, yes, that is very true, Jasmine, although I don't actually need to cook for me today because I'm doing spaghetti meatballs with tagliatelle, I think I'm doing spaghetti meatballs with tagliatelle pasta. That's what Charlie wants. So I've got to wait till she comes back to find out. And then tomorrow I'm doing a roast. Oh, I can't wait. Proper roast. So after my lecture tomorrow, roast will go in, and I might slow cook it. I might slow cook the roast. Oh, what a brilliant idea. I can stick it out in the morning. Oh my god, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to slow cook the roast joint, and then I'm going to have, oh, that would be amazing. Oh, what a genius. So yeah, a couple of tricks for the kids, a couple of tricks for the adults. I'm just looking around seeing what else I've got around here. I still haven't organised because doing 4 shows yesterday at school and then doing Molly May's birthday this afternoon. I've got a lot of tidying up to do here this evening before tomorrow's lecture. So yes, but I love it. That's really, really good. So yeah, so I hope you're all okay. If you've got any comments, leave them in the messages below. Yeah, mate, good. You? I am good, Wayne. Thank you. We need to sort out a meet-up at some point as well. I haven't seen Wayne Ballinger since we were both about 12 years old. So not long, just a couple of years, you know, just a couple of years back. And Wayne lived opposite my middle school, and I used to walk past school. This is how much of a good a mate I was. I used to walk past the school. Admittedly, it was only about 10 yards past, but I would walk. What was that? I would walk past the school to get to Wayne's house, and then we'd walk into school together. Blimey, years and years and years ago. So, and the school doesn't even exist anymore. The school that was there doesn't even exist. I've got a bit of something on me, and it was really bugging me because I thought it was a bug, but it's not. It's like a really little bit of elastic. God, it's exciting here, isn't it? Look at there we go. Oh, that's better. Yeah, so yeah, they were the days. Yeah, the school burnt down. Yeah, about 10, 12 years ago, maybe a bit more than that actually. And the school burnt down. That was a really, really sad day. And then yeah, but Wayne's house is still there. So you know, Wayne, your old house is still up there. The cottage, I think it was called the cottage or something, wasn't it? I can't remember the name of it. I remember it well. Yeah. Do you remember the day that you came out of school? We were in the car park and you kicked me up the backside. And my dad got out of the car, thought you were bullying me, and I had to stop him. I was like, no, he's my friend. He's just mucking about. I remember that. Oh dear, how you look back and laugh. So yes. Oh, I've got a little tiny miniature Rubik's Cube. These are so cool. A little tiny, really, really small miniature Rubik's Cube. They're awesome. I've been playing with it. I might show you this. This is absolutely awesome. I'm no good at Rubik's Cubes though. I'm going to place it here. I'm no good at these Rubik's Cubes. It's just an idea, but you know, yeah. Charlie got these for Christmas. It was in my stocking, and you have to twist it and you have to try and solve the Rubik's Cube. My mate Tom is a master at this, and he can solve them in seconds. I've got another thing called Lee, who and it's done, but I just can't do it. Right, we've got about 1 minute to go. So hopefully we've got a few people on. I hope everyone's okay. Like I said, I'm just going to do a couple of quick tricks. I'm going to do a couple of the adults, and I know that Lucas is watching, so I will make sure there's a couple in here for him. I'm actually going to do a classic today. Look at this. So I found this in my cupboard, and I've got a miniature set of linking rings, and I've got a full set, which is about 8 rings. But I've also got this set here, which is it's just a 3-ring set, and it's yeah, it's just a simple, you know, but yeah. But I do like them, and they're really, really cool. This is the first ring, so if I hold that there so you can see it completely. How are we doing? We're 1 minute away. I'm going to start, I don't care. So we've got the first ring. This is the first ring, and it's completely solid all the way around. There is one hole. It goes all the way through from one side to the other. Then we've got another one here. Again, just a completely solid ring. And it all goes like that. And then you've got the third one here as well. And this one also goes around there like that. And that's it. That's all you do. No, I'm joking. That's not all it. If we take the first ring and we give it a spin like so, and then we take the second ring and we well, we just spin it around like that, I suppose. And if we take these two, we just knock them together, and it's all about just knocking at the sweet spot. If you can find that sweet spot, let's try it there, just like so. Hello, Ricky. Hello, nice to see you. There we go. I think hurry up, and it should link. And now we have together our first link. Look at that. Check that out. That's amazing. So it goes from here to here, and it's linked. And there we go. And now you take these ones and you rub them together like so. Just watch really closely as you rub them together. It's when you rub them together that also links on as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We're starting to make a little bit of a chain here. In fact, if I had any more, we could actually make a nice little chain here. If I hang that down there like that, and they spin, And that is the Lincoln Rings. Just a basic version of it, but I quite like it. I need to find out, I need to get my hacksaw out now because that's the only way you can get them apart. 1, 2, and 3. If you look right there, they just melt through, just like so. And that's 1, 2, 3 rings. Oops, nearly got them. 1, 2, 3 rings, just like so. Let's put them down there before I take an eye out or something. Bless. Right, let's do something proper here. So I thought I would do a couple of quick tricks and just have a little bit of fun. Hi Harry, hope you're doing okay. So I'm going to do one for the kids here. Now I've got some, actually as Harry's on, Harry is Harry Stedman. He's been showing me some pictures of his. He's an amazing balloon artist and he'll take modelling balloons and sculpt them into some amazing shapes. I only do really basic ones. So here we've got a rabbit. Hopefully you can see that there's a rabbit with his ears. There's a teddy bear. We've got a butterfly. We've got a giraffe, dog with a long neck. We've got a parrot on his swing, and we've got the classic poodle. Now, if I take them here, we're going to play a little game called 1 under, 1 down. Okay, but as they go down, we're going to shout popped. Okay, so check this out. And inside here, this is a little box. I've got a cloth over it. I have a prediction. Okay, so we're going to go 1 under, 1 down. Hi Kevin, nice to see you. Nice to have you here. Matthew said, ta-da, when you finish. I will. Ta-da! Oh yeah, sorry about that on the rings. Ta-da! Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Watch this. Check this out. Hello Peter, nice to see you again. Oh, look at this, everyone's on here. This trick has my name written all over it. Well, it doesn't, but you get what I mean. No, Harry, I don't understand what you're saying. Of course I do. Okay, here we go. Check this out. Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready? So we're going to go 1 under. As it goes down, and the adults, I want you to join in with this as well, okay? As that card goes down, I'm going to pop, okay? Make a massive pop man, okay? And Matthew, I want you to go pop. Don't go ta-da, go pop, okay? So we're going to go 1 under, 1 down. So here we go, 1 under, and then we're going to go pop, okay? But I need you to go pop as well. Are you ready? So we go pop. And if I turn it over, it actually says popped. Because it's popped. That one's gone. Okay, we're going to do the next one. We're going to do the next one. Are you ready? 1 under. Oh, it's the giraffe. It's the giraffe. Are you ready? And we go popped. You see? And it says popped. Oh, that's amazing. 1 under. The poodle. Popped. The poodle is popped as well. It's like this is happening quick. 1 under. Are you ready? And popped. And it says popped right across the card there. Okay, we've got 1 more to go. 1 under. And popped. So all of these popped, 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 and popped. All of them popped. Gone. But there's 1 left. Just 1. The parrot on the swing. We get rid of that hair there. Parrot on the swing. And if I turn it round, it doesn't say popped. It actually says twisted. Twisted! And that's because if I lift this off, inside this little box here, oh you can't see it, let me bring it on. Inside this little box here, I actually have 1 balloon and 1 balloon only, and it is the parrot on the swing because that is the one that was twisted, the only one. I don't have 20 of these boxes. In fact, there's nothing, couldn't even afford a bottom to the box, look. But that is popped and twisted. There we go, thank you very much. Pop, 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 twisted, twisted, twisted. This is really cool. I'm going to do this in a second. I'm going to do a card trick first of all. This funny, I was using this as a cloth actually. This is a tea towel. Charlie, my daughter, she hates it when we go to places like Yarmouth. Not so much now, but when she was younger, she would hate it when we went to Yarmouth and places like that because she could never get anything with her name on it because the way her name is spelled, C-H-A-R-L-E-E. She could never get any t-shirts. It was a tactical ploy by me and her mum to save a lot of money. And she did want to find a little thing that went on your zip, on your coat, and a little flashing LED light thing that kids wear on their coat zippers. And it said on it they didn't have my name, which I had to buy because it was just so funny. She thought it was hilarious. I need someone to say stop for me. Oh yeah, ta-da! Sorry about that. Sorry, thank you, Vicky. I need someone to say stop for me. So as I deal these cards down, if someone could say stop, that would be amazing. I know there is a time delay, so I'm going to go through. It doesn't really matter because it means I'm shuffling up the cards anyway, so that's fine. So just anybody, as soon as somebody says stop, I will stop dealing and we'll take that card. But yeah, Charlie bought me this tea towel. I'll show it to you in a second. I just want to get cards selected first. All these cards, by the way, are completely different. Let me give them a quick shuffle. Sorry guys, I know I asked you to stop, but now everyone's saying stop, and I need to reshuffle the cards again because I stopped dealing them. So we'll do it again. Neil Fraser Hutchinson was the last one to say stop. So the first person to say stop after Neil Fraser Hutchinson, just do it again. The first person to say stop, that will be the one. And oh, there we go. Wayne Ballinger. Thank you, Wayne. So we've got a card selected. Look at that. All the cards are different and they are all mixed up. And we picked one card. Now this, Charlie saw this and she said, Dad, we have to buy it because you can use it in your magic show. And I'll be honest with you, I've actually got, I've got this one as well. We've got this tea towel, which is kind of cool. And it's got loads and loads of cards on it as well. But she really liked this one. She's like, Dad, you can buy it. And then she wanted me to come up with a trick with it. So check this out. So we've got the tea towel here. Okay, cards on both sides. And if I turn this over, I can show you the card, the 8 of diamonds. The 8 of diamonds. Now what I want you to do is I want you to look at the tea towel and see if you can see an 8 of diamonds on the tea towel. Okay. Now I'm going to try and make it easy for you. Check this out. If I just go 3, 2, 1, like that, I can show you the 8 of diamonds. The very card that you just selected is the one on the tea towel. Both sides as well. It is the 8 of diamonds tea towel, just like so. And that's why I love shopping with Charlie. Ta-da! Ta-da! There we go. Look at that. Brilliant. Awesome. Yes, what shall I do next? I'm going to put this over here because I don't need that for a minute. Okay, I'm going to break the magician's rules. I'm going to break the rules here a little bit, and I'm going to teach you a trick. I'm going to teach you how to do a trick. Now I need one more thing for this. Please bear with me just 1 second. I'm sure there we are. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to need that towards the end of the trick. So what I want to do is I want to show you the vanishing handkerchief. This is really, really easy. I'm going to show you how it works, okay? But I'll do it first and then I'll explain how it works. So check this out. Right, da, da, da. So take the handkerchief, up and down, up and down, up and down, left and right, left and right. I do all my own choreography. Look at that, right? And I take the handkerchief and I go da-da. Okay, watch this. If I poke that handkerchief into my fist and I poke it all the way into my fist like so, check this out. The handkerchief vanishes and leaves me with an egg. Not a chicken, an egg. So I think that explains that answer. That answers that question. And it's an egg. And I've now created an egg. Cool, isn't it? An egg and the handkerchief has gone. Okay, I did say I was going to tell you how this worked, and that's not a lie. I'm going to show you how this worked. Really, really easy. What I've done here is I've taken an egg and I've hard boiled it. And then I've cut a hole in it and scooped out all the inner bits. And I've made a little shell. Now you have to be a bit careful with it because it will crack and it will break. It won't last very long. So I made this one this morning. I actually made 2 of them, and the other one cracked. But the handkerchief goes into that little hole. Okay, so I hold the egg in my hand and I wave the I'm doing all this rubbish with the handkerchief and you're looking at the handkerchief, yeah? What you can do is you put the egg to the side and you can just come on with the handkerchief and you go, mop my brow and all this kind of stuff and blah, 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 blah. And then when you need to, you go over and you steal the egg into your hand. So what you do is you take the egg with the hole at the back and you place it in your hand like so, okay? That's called palming. And you don't draw any attention to it, and you might notice if you look back on the video, I was doing all this kind of stuff because I'm like, I do my own choreography and all that kind of jokes because I don't want you looking at this hand. Yeah. Now I've got the egg inside this hand. You have to be careful because again it might break. But then I can take the handkerchief and I poke it right down straight into the hole, so it goes into the hole in the back of the egg. And then when you've got all the handkerchief in, you just poke it all in. You have to be a bit gentle with the last few bits. You don't want to crack the egg. And as it goes in, you just push it right inside. And then you take your other hand, you bring it up, you blow on it, you do whatever you want to do with it. And then when you turn your hand around, there's the egg. Now, I then put my thumb over the hole. And as I reach forward, as I lean forward, I can turn the egg around. Because my hand, my thumb is covering that hole, you can't see the hole of the egg. And it looks like a real egg. And everyone goes, ta-da! And it's a really, really cool trick. Shall I let Aaliyah watch? Yes, get her to watch, she'll love it. And you show us the egg. But, however, there is one thing. If they want to look at the egg, you can't let them look at the egg because obviously, you know, they're going to see. If I had that once, a kid went to me, let me see the egg, let me see the egg. And when that happened, I blew on it like this, I blew on it like this, and then I made that hole. So there actually wasn't a hole in the egg. And if I take the egg, it actually became a real egg, and the hanky had completely gone. Ta-da! Thank you very much. Look at that. Brilliant. Ah, I love that trick. It's one of my favourite tricks. I don't perform that enough. There we go. I'm going to put that in there. Get rid of the egg. I don't want that to get damaged. There we go. Right. Let me just move this over here and here. I don't need these cards. I'm going to finish off with 2 card tricks for you. I've got the... I can't do this. My mate Tom Crosby, he is a genius. He takes, I think it's like 100 normal size Rubik's Cubes, and he has a pack of cards, or he has something with pictures of famous people on them, and they choose one. He doesn't know which one it is. He takes the cubes and he starts just telling jokes and doing stuff, and and at the end, the Rubik's Cube, he makes it up into a collage, a picture of the famous person. It's amazing, and I just don't know how he does it, and he's brilliant. But I can't do it. I can't even do a small one like this 3x3. I'm totally useless. I was going to take this actually later on. Me and Charlie are going to watch a movie and we're going to play Rubik's Cube. And yeah, I was like, yeah, I could sit there and just play with that while I'm watching the movie, but I don't really want to. To be honest with you, if I was going to do something with this, I would probably just have myself some Smarties. I think that would be a better way, a better use of my time as well, because the Rubik's Cube was useless. I've got a little box over here, so I'm going to take these, I'm going to keep these, and I'll have them later on. So that's a nice little way to finish the night with a couple of, and they're only small chocolates as well. There we go. I've got a little box of sweets that Charlie doesn't know about. They'll be for me. Thank you very much. Ta-da! Okay, let's do 2 more tricks for you. I'm going to do one trick to you, and then I'm going to try and get a few people involved. Hi Scott. I'm going to try and get a few people involved on the camera. I'm going to use my little box again. This is a great little thing. It's a little thing I use on stage. If it's Christmas time, I use it that side because it looks like Father Christmas's chimney, and this side the rest of the year because I just use it as a box. And it's literally just a stage prop. It's got no bottom to it, and I might use it. And if I'm doing something, I might stick stuff in here, and it just keeps it neat and tidy. And at the end, I can sort it out when I'm doing the show. But apart from that, it's just a hello. It is just a box. And I want to tell you about this thing that happened when I was really young. I would have been about 7 or 8 years old, and I saw my first ever magic show. And I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. I was in this big hall, like you know, like a function hall, and there was I was about 5 or 6 actually. I was younger, and I was getting picked on. I was in the corner, and the kids were picking on me, and they were being horrible to me. My haircut's better than your haircut. I didn't care. I didn't care what my hair looks like. What do I care? I was 5. And my nose isn't as big as your nose. Yeah, well, look at your own nose, mate. Oh, my shirt's better than your shirt. Really? I don't care. I like my shirt. Oh, I've got matching shoes. Who cares? And all of a sudden, these big doors opened, and in walked this guy with a top hat and a walking stick. And he looked at me, and I looked at him, and we danced a while. And then he did this trick, and it blew me away. He took 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. That's all he had, just 5 cards. And he had a little box. And into the box, he dropped 1, 2, 3 of the cards. But when he clicked his fingers, he still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Now, I was amazed. I was completely gobsmacked. I had no idea. I was flabbergasted. And I don't know what a flabber is, and I don't know how you gassed it, but I was flabbergasted. And I said to him, that was amazing. He said, well, watch again, because I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And he said, if I throw away 1, 2, 3 of the cards, and I click my fingers, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. I was like, that's amazing. That's just the best thing ever. I said, how'd you do it? And he told me, whispered in my ear, he said, never tell anyone the secret, always practice it. And I did. I always used to practice. And people come to me now and they go, they see me doing tricks. They go, come on, Wayne, be honest. Do you do the tricks to like pull the ladies? Like, of course I do. And they go, does it work? Look at me. Of course it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Never worked. And I said, well, there's one girl. Oh, she was lovely. Mia. She was lovely. She worked in my local supermarket. And whenever I went in there, I was into her till, you know. And I was at her till one day, and she was putting all the stuff to the checkout, like 1 apple, 1 orange, 1 tin of fruit, 1 pint of milk, 1 loaf of bread, 1 bit of this, 1 bit of that. And she looked at me and she went, you're single, aren't you? And you live on your own. And I went, oh, come on. I said, you can tell that by what I bought. And she went, no, you're really ugly. So yeah, so that didn't work out. Anyway, I carried on, and I carried on practicing, and I carried on working. And when Charlie was first like going to school, this was her favourite trick. I'd say to her, look, Charlie, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'd like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was like, good. And if I take away 1, 2, 3, how many's left? And she'd go 5. 2. And I go, no, look, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's why she was held back a year. So, I'm joking, it was 2 years, but it doesn't matter. She loved it. She thought it was her favourite trick. In fact, when she came back from my mum's today, she said to me, she said, Dad, what are you doing in the show later on? And I said, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do the egg. She said, I love the egg. And I said, I'm going to do the Smartie. She said, I love the Smartie. I said, I'm going to do the 5 cards. And she said, that's my favourite trick. She said, that is the best trick. I love it. It's my favourite trick. And I was like, I'm going to do it just for you. And so here, this is dedicated to my daughter Charlie, who I love, and that's going to embarrass her, she'll hate me for it. But check this out, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And into the box, I'm just going to drop 1, 2, 3 of the cards. And then when I click my fingers, I've got 1, 2, yeah. I can do it really. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I should have done that way, shouldn't I? I didn't think of that. I should have done that way because then you wouldn't have seen the. Oh well. Oh, it would have been good. It would have been good to do it properly. And you know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's all part of the trick. The part that's not meant to happen. But it doesn't matter because I've got 2 cards and 3 cards vanished because you saw me put them in the box. And they never went back here because I've only got 2 cards. But it would have been good to finish properly. And if I could have just shown you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, that would have been amazing. And there we go. Ta-da! And I've got to say that as magical and amazing as it is, I do recall now that it was all a dream. It never really happened. It never happened at all. It was all a dream. It really, really was. It's a very sad dream as well. It left me with nothing. No dream, no memory, no cards. It really was a dream. Nothing there, because if I open up the box, you can see there is no cards there. The cards never existed. It was just an illusion. Thank you very much. There we go. Okay, I'm going to finish off by doing one last trick for you, and this is one of my favourite tricks, invented by a lovely man who I know. I need to get, oh here we go, I knew I had one. A bit of paper, and I saw a board here as well. So bear with me just 1 second, let me just grab this board. I'm going to put this on here. Now, if you go and see someone like Derren Brown, well, let's say Derren, because Derren's probably the most famous. If you go and see a famous magician mentalist like Derren, he's going to do some bits and bobs and some tricks and stuff. And at the end of the show, he's going to have a prediction. Most of the time, they have a big prediction they bring out, and it shows everything that's happened throughout the show. I love it. It's my favourite part of his shows. It's just amazing, you know, that he's foreseen everything. In one of his shows, he had a pop band sing one of their famous songs, but they changed the lyrics so it matched the predictions. That blew me away. That did. I was like, but I don't know any pop bands, and I can't sing. So that was a great story. What a waste of an anecdote that was. No, what the difference is though, is that when you do that, you don't see that until the very, very end. You don't see it until the very, very end, because if someone was to say to you, you're going to choose the colour blue, and then I said to you, think of a colour, and you're not going to go blue, are you? You're going to change your mind. So you have to, you can't show the prediction until after the event and then show that you knew already. I'm going to break that rule. I'm going to show you my prediction before the event. Now this is a special deck of cards. It's not a trick deck. There's not duplicates, there's not cut cards, there's not anything special like that. It's special because it's got numbers written on the back. Okay, and I went through and I just wrote loads and loads of numbers on the backs of the cards all the way through from 1 to 52. Now the first thing I did was I shuffled the cards, and then I wrote 1 to 52 without looking at them, shuffled them again, and now they're like they are. So they weren't in order when I wrote the numbers, they were mixed up, and then they were mixed up again. Now I'm not going to look at these for a second, I'm going to look in a second, but I need 3 people to help me here. You'll sing for me, Scott. Thank you, Scott. Okay, I need 3 people, so if you'd like to help with this, say yes, and then I'll pick 3 of the people who say yes in a few seconds time. I'm going to write down a couple of predictions though first of all, and I'm going to go, let me have a look here. Actually, I'm going to wait until we get some people saying yes, because I can ask them to think. So I'm going to write down a couple of predictions, and then, oh my God, Etienne. Oh my God, Etienne Fargo. Hello Etienne, bonsoir, ça va? Oh my God, oh, they're all watching. Etienne, make your mind go completely blank. That was quick. Boom, look at that, he's on fire. Okay, Etienne, just without writing it down, Etienne, would you think of an odd number between 1 and 52? But don't write it down just yet. Okay, let me have a look here. I'm going to choose a card. Okay. Oh, I don't know now. Okay. Okay, Etienne, don't write down your number just yet. But I'm assigning you the 5 of clubs for your odd numbered card. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 5 of clubs. So just keep thinking about your odd number for a minute. And I'm going to ask Wayne Ballinger. Wayne, could you now? Me and Wayne haven't arranged this, or Etienne, or anybody. In fact, I haven't spoken to Wayne for about 30 years. So more than 30 years. So yeah, God blimey, 32 years. So Wayne, I'd like to think of an even number, but yeah, don't think of the number 8. That's the only proviso I've got for you, Wayne. Don't think of the number 8. Any even number, don't write it down just yet. And I'm going to choose a card for you as well. Okay. Okay. So we've got Etienne. You're thinking of an odd number, and Wayne, you're thinking of an even number. And Dean, I would like you to think of any card that you like in the pack. Now, I'm going to say that a lot of people choose aces at this point, and if you want an ace, that's fine, you can have it, but you don't have to have an ace. You can have any single card you want, with the exception of the 5 of clubs and the 9 of hearts, okay, because I've assigned them already. So this is my prediction, and if I place, what can I put behind it? I'll just hold it up a second. So Etienne, you're thinking of an odd number, and I've given you the 5 of clubs. Wayne, you're thinking of an even number, but not number 8, and I've given you the 9 of hearts. And Dean, you're thinking of a card, but not the 5 of clubs or the 9 of hearts. So Etienne, please, por favor, oh, that's Spanish, isn't it? S'il vous plaît, if you could write down in English, please, your odd number, that would be amazing. And Wayne, if you could write down your even number, that would equally be amazing. So I'm going to give them a few seconds to do that. So we've got an odd number and an even number, but my prediction is written down, okay? I've written this down before they're saying what their thoughts are, okay? So my prediction is clear and I can't change that now. So Etienne has gone for 27. Merci beaucoup. Let me go to 27. So on the back of here, all different numbers. Loads and loads of different numbers. And there's 27. I'm going to place that there. And we're just going to get Dean's number. And so Wayne's number as well. And Dean, if you could write down the name of the card that you're thinking of. You know, any card. There's no jokers in the pack, I don't think, so don't pick a joker. There might be, but just in case I didn't put them in. So yeah, but let's see what Wayne puts down. So Etienne picked 27, and that's here. In fact, I'm going to place it on top of the paper there, so I can't move it or hide it. And we'll see what we get. I'll place the card down. I'm not doing any sleight of hand. So everything's out of my control here. It's really, really great because I've already written down what I think is going to happen. So it's out of my control now. I can't change what I think is going to happen. You've seen it all. Not saying that anybody, behind the scenes would do that anyway, but that's that. Okay, Wayne and Dean, are you still there? So Wayne, I need you to write down your number, please, and Dean, if you could write down your card, please. Let's see if we can get these guys. While they're there, watch this. Check this out. Gone. Back. Not even there. Look. Back again. What? Back over here. Through to here. What? There we go. I do all my own sound effects as well. Let's have a look here. Okay, so Dean went for the 3 of spades. So I will find that very quickly. I'm going to go through. You can see that all the cards are different, and of course they are, because he could have said any card. We had the 3 of spades, and Wayne Ballinger chose the number 1. Of course you did, Wayne. Okay, let's have a look here. So no, I need you to pick an even number, please, Wayne. An even number. You had one job, Wayne. One. Did I say odd? I might have said odd. I meant even. I need to pick an even number. Sorry, Mr. Ballinger. If you could choose an even number for me, that would be fantastic. So we have 1 odd, 1 even, and a random selected card. I'll give him a couple of seconds to write that down. Let's see when that comes through. And let's have a look. Let's have a look. We'll give him a couple more seconds. Come on, Wayne. Give me an even number. He's going to put 2 down, isn't he? I can tell. He's going to 2. 1 or 2. Yes, so this is here. This trick lasts 25 minutes like this, but in reality it lasts about 5 minutes. It's great. There's no delay in real life. So we're just going to see if Wayne can give us something. Oh, here we go. Wayne French. You want me to do the show in French? Okay. Bonjour, ça va? That's all I can do. I can speak a bit. Mi parle muy bien français. Mi hablo español, no perfecto. No perfecto, no problema. Pero mi français is, yeah, petit le pied. I don't know. Come on, Wayne, give me a number, man. I'm hanging here now, man. I'm hanging there. 22. Thank you, Wayne. Okay, look at that. What a legend. So we've got 17, 24, 35, 32. What's that? 31. 50, 52, what am I going for here? 22. Okay, so we're going to go through, and again, all the numbers are different, and of course they are because they could have chosen any single one. So we get these down here, and we're just looking for the number 22. There we go, 22. Okay, so lots and lots of different numbers. Any could have been chosen, and that's fine. I'm going to get rid of the rest of the pack because I don't want them to think, I don't think I'm doing any kind of switching. And I'm going to slide these cards back. You can still see them clearly. So, Etienne, I asked you to think of a odd number, and you went with 27. Before you even said that, before I knew what you were going to go for, I had already written down the 5 of clubs. Wayne, you chose 22, and I'd already written down the 9 of hearts. And Dean, you'd chosen the 3 of spades, and I had chosen let me just go that, yeah, 3 of spades, and I had chosen number 8. Let's see how we do here. You see the 5 of clubs, you picked 27. If I hold that up there, you can see that says 27. If I turn the card over, you will see that it is in fact the 5 of clubs, the exact card that I thought it would be right there. There we go. And thank you, Etienne. Thank you for joining in. Wayne, you chose 22. And he changed it to 2 now. Tough luck. 22. I wrote down 9 of hearts. There it says 22 on the card. And when I turn it over, you will see it is in fact the 9 of hearts. Absolutely amazing. And of course, and I ain't got any tattoos. Look at that. And of course, Dean, I asked you to think of a card. You chose the 3 of spades. A great choice. I had the number 8. And if I turn it over, the 3 of spades is the number 8, the only one right there. Look at that, 3 for 3. It's fantastic. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for taking part. I love you all. And there we go. And that, ta-da, is mentalism in a nutshell. Look at that. Brilliant. I really love it. It's one of my favourite tricks. Absolutely brilliant. And hopefully Peter's still on. And I love that trick, Peter. Me and Peter are friends with the man who invented it, Brian, and it's one of my all-time favourite tricks. I perform it all the time. I love it. It's a brilliant trick. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a quick one today. Well, it's still half an hour, I think. We'll look. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I've had a massively busy day here today and yesterday. Thank you again to Molly May for having me at her party. Thanks to her dad Andy, and thanks for having me yesterday at the school for the shows as well. I'm doing a lecture tomorrow for Magic Society, so if anybody watching is at my lecture tomorrow, I look forward to seeing you then. I cannot wait to do it. My first one in a little while. And to all my friends who are watching, thank you so much. I love you all. I will be speaking to a lot of you later on, I am sure. But enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great time. Stay safe. And yeah, we are one step closer to getting out of all this and moving on. Don't forget, I am going to be taking bookings for shows. I would love to come and do some magic for you, but I have to press the button today as well because Charlie's still downtown. So I'm going to come and do that. But thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Have a great time, and I'll see you soon. From me to you, bye for now. Now, I say that, but I'm still going to come around here because I've got to press it. Da, da, da.